Hey there, everybody. How's it going? It's going to be Wednesday. It is Wednesday already. It's February 17th, 2021. Let's talk about hockey. Let's talk about college basketball. Let's talk about some algorithms that I've built in Microsoft Excel that predict hockey games and predict college basketball games. Why? I don't know, because it's fun. It's fun to have this little thing that I just run every day, and it really spits back great information. So how did we do in hockey today? Some of these projected scores are messed around. They're not what you saw in the video yesterday. So don't trust this completely. This 4-1. I think we were 3-2 actually, based on yesterday's numbers. But I've done some work since then. But really, it wasn't a bad day. There was a lot of predictable stuff. I mean, the Capitals were an underdog. They won. We had them there. We had an over in this Rangers game that I talked about in the video yesterday. It happened. It wasn't over. Islanders here. This score got changed around, but not a bad day. When we look at tomorrow, I'm going to make this video as quick as I can because I got a thousand other things to do. Kind of as I want to work on right now. It's going to be tax season. I got to do some accounting work. I will be doing some videos about taxes and payroll coming up soon. So anyway, as for today, Wednesday, preliminary look. These goalies are all suspect. We don't know if they're going to play yet. It's just what we have as anticipated goaltenders. But really, I kind of like information I'm getting out of this. It really likes Carolina over Florida because of this Dredger thing. I actually think he's confirmed as a goaltender. If I remember correctly, yeah, he's actually confirmed. I've been adding this whole confirmed, like the status of the goaltender right here. So he's actually playing, and he stinks apparently. Um, Dredger, I think he should be a like coal miner or something, or maybe somebody who digs ditches in front of moats. I don't know if he should be a goaltender. He's probably got a sieve. I don't know why he's ranked 43%. He's apparently terrible, which is why it loves Carolina. How about Ottawa and Toronto? Yeah, what would you think? Is Ottawa going to come back from a 4 goal deficit to beat Toronto again? I don't know about that. The algorithm says no. Chicago and Detroit. Grice, if he actually plays, he stinks. He's also almost as bad as Dredger. Wait, where's Dredger? He's worse than Dredger. Dredger is 68. Grice is 49. Grice knows how to lose them games, so you like Chicago. Vancouver and Calgary. Likes Calgary, but yeah, likes Calgary. Also, Markstrom playing well. Winnipeg and Edmonton probably likes Winnipeg. Yeah, it does. Does like Winnipeg again to outscore them. All right, so that's hockey. Let's move on to college basketball. Yesterday, Tuesday the 16th, another good day. A lot of things I talked about in the video. One, I won and almost I flirted with a huge payout. Unfortunately, I took Santa Clara and I suck. There were so many fouls in this game. Everybody was injured. I took Santa Clara. They lost. Had they won, I would have turned $100 into 650. Instead, I only turned it into like 125. Very, very tough beat for me. They were up by like 6 with 2 minutes left, too. Sad, sad. But a lot of cool stuff won, especially the home teams. If you took home teams, the only one that lost was Bowling Green State, which this health factor was a little bit lower yesterday for Ball State, so that kind of makes sense. Sorry, Ball State loses to Bowling Green State. Everything else won. Like I talked about, Tulsa, Arkansas, Rhode Island all win. Purdue wins. I had 4 of those 5 on a ticket, and that's why I won something on that ticket and flirted with a lot of money. It was sad. Xavier lost. They were at low health. You really got to look through the injuries here to see exactly if the injuries are game time like decision injuries or not. It's pretty helpful. I did that as I was making bets last night, and it was very helpful. So otherwise, good night. 8-8 on the spread, but some of these bigger spreads are tough. Down here, this is pretty reasonable, and we watched out for these health percentages, and a lot of these teams that were hurting here, they, these 2 out of 3 lost. Rhode Island didn't cover the spread, but they did manage to win in like triple overtime or double overtime or something. So anyway, all right, how about today, Wednesday, the 17th? We've got preliminary games in here. There may be some more added tomorrow. Subscribe. Go follow the links in the description if you want to subscribe and pay like, I don't know, is it $20 I think for the rest of the month to get this every day? It's worth it. It's fun. All right, so what do we have here? I noticed that I didn't see a single underdog line, meaning all these lines are negative numbers. Let's just double check that just to be sure. Let's sort by money line, descending, and to see if there's any. The best thing we have is Boise State. You know what that means? You know what that means, everybody? It means you're a special person if you're watching this video. Because you're watching the video of the person who wrote the algorithm that Vegas uses to determine their lines. Because when there are 23 games, as there are today, and my algorithm does not spit out one underdog at all, not one, then you kind of know that Vegas is keen to what I'm doing. This is what happens. I'm going to toot myself. I'm going to toot my own horn here, but it's just true. I've done it for so many people that I can't even count anymore. But I build things that are just flat out right mathematically, and I've built an algorithm for a lot of different sports, and it clearly works for college basketball. That is just so gosh darn right that you can't help but use it, and that's what's going on, and that's why we have nothing but underdogs on the list today. That's amazing. That's funny. I mean, that's why I hesitate to give it out to everybody for free, but I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. Just, this is the truth. Just, I give it out to everybody. All right. Now, so given the fact that Vegas and our algorithm are in line completely, is there any way in order where we're showing something that's nice? It looks like we like Louisville at home against Syracuse, Pittsburgh at home against NC State, Virginia VCU at home against Richmond. Some of these things, but really a lot of tough stuff. Is there anything where people are hurt? Kentucky having a terrible season is hurting away against Vanderbilt. That's one where I would consider Vanderbilt already. I like that a lot. Because, you know, I did get into Kentucky's arena and take a picture there. They were nice people. I can't knock them. They're super nice people there. But I did get into their arena, and they've been having a rough season, I have to say. Projected score barely favors them. Oh, all right, so that's a little brief today, but of course, subscribe if you want the full update for tomorrow or today, the 17th. I want to go back and look at something here. Let's do this descending by spread cover real quick. Let's do this, descending by spread, because I want to see if the projected scores are really crushing it or not. And I saw some good things with the projected scores. The answer is it's pretty good. If you're winning 2 games on the spread every time you're losing 1, which is what this pattern is, lose 1, win 2, lose 1, win 2. And these are big spreads too. Like some of these big ones, I would have stayed away from everything. Here's how you filter for this. Ready? Watch this. Say I want to value filter by greater than spread cover of negative 10. I don't want anything that's worse than 10 points. Oop, did that not work? All values, greater than, let's try that again. Spread cover plus? Yeah. Spread cover is greater than, it should work, and it's not working. Did I do that right? No, sorry, I'm sorry. I want spread is greater than negative 10. That will work. Okay, now that's a little bit more interesting. Here it shows you games where I would consider taking this team right here against the spread. They did okay, 3-1 in the top 4, 4-2 in the top 6. Then it drops off a little bit here. Okay, a little exercise. But anyway, so we descended by spread cover. This was pretty good, actually, I have to say. 2, 2, 6, and 3, and that's not bad. All right. Anyway, all right, guys. I think I gotta do some work on other things. All right. So good luck, everyone. May all of your picks be winning. And if you do one thing tomorrow and you don't subscribe and you just watch this video and you're like, does Ken give me good information? Well, college basketball is. The one thing you would do tomorrow would be, if this injury report stays the same, I really think looking at these health things is really important. telling you to bet Vanderbilt. No, I don't want to do that. Well, first of all, look at home teams. Second, look at underdogs, see if that's possible. No home underdogs, so we know that that's a problem. So just home teams. Is there anything here that's screaming out, do it, do it, do it? VCU over Richmond looks pretty good, and I'll tell you why. A lot of consistencies all around. And what I mean by that is VCU versus Richmond has VCU at 100% health, Richmond at a little bit less than 100% at 94. The line is pretty good at minus 139. The margin is more than the 9% home bump, so they would be favored anyway, even without the home bump. That's what it says for VCU. Their power strength is strong, meaning they're a pretty good team to begin with, and the projected score agrees with them winning. So, and there's 19 to 15 games played by both those teams. So my pick of the day is VCU at minus 139 to win this game. All right, good luck, everybody.